to the series. Now we will go through the die elements in the very first station. So what do we have in the first station? Usually we will have part identification stamps, date code stamps, and pilot pierce as well as pitch notch processes happening in the first station. In our die, we have all the part number and date code stamps in the upper die. But in the lower die we have a hardened plate below these stamps. This is important to have a hardened plate against these stamps. Else, we will soon get dents in the soft subplates. We use D2 material here and hard it between 58 HRC and 60 HRC. This will be bolted using 2 or 4 numbers M10 SCHS. There will not be any dowel or key needed. Usually, the first stock guide needs to guide the coil for minimum 6 inch of length before any process happens. To allow this, we provide a stock entry or stock support plate. This is assembled using M10 SCHCS to the lower die shoe plate or subplate. This support is usually made of mild steel. Sometimes we even fabricate angle iron pieces to this. This way we do not have to unnecessarily make the die 6 inch longer. And in this same first station, we also provide lifter bars or lifter pins. These needs to cover as much area as much possible. Many times, we provide one single lifter plate to cover entire coil lift up area in the first 3 or 4 blank trimming stations. In our die, we have used lifter pins and lifter bars. Lifter bars are a rectangular rail 1 inch thick or more as per standard. We use a gas spring with required lift-up stroke. Lift-up stroke is calculated in the strip layout design itself. This gas spring we usually use 19 mm body diameter. The lifter bar here has 2 retaining pins, and 2 gas springs. Material of the lifter bar is CR12 or pre-hardened 4140. We use CR12. It is hardened in the range of 54 HRC to 58 HRC. On the sides of the rail, we also provide oil grooves. Lifter pin is having a small hollow cylindrical construction. Color of this pin work as retainer against the subplate or lower die shoe plate. It will have 1 gas spring. Material of this lifter pin is SKH2 or T1. It is hardened between 54 HRC to 58 HRC. We would prefer to use standard Misumi component. Please note, if we need to make any pocket in the lower die shoe or in subplate for these lifters or for gas springs, we must provide a small drainage hole. I do prefer a diameter 6 mm hole.